Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with Pinschaman. I'm calling him Pinschaman the Great. He is a fellow YouTuber who is very passionate about the project that we're going to talk about in this video. But first, hi Pinschaman.
Hello, hi.
I'm very excited to have you on my channel, and let me just pull up here that Pinschaman has a YouTube channel where he talks about Kryptomon. He uploads daily, sometimes multiple times per day, and your passion really shines through. So do you want to tell us a little bit about how you found Kryptomon, what Kryptomon is, and your journey with YouTube and all that?
Yeah, sure. In case you want to know more about me, I'm 25 years old, almost 26. I'm from Austria, not Australia. I got into crypto in 2021. So at the peak, and then it started going down, and I just went down. But somehow I managed to survive. And I think it was in early 21, I used Krypto.com. There was like a collaboration with Kryptomon. And that's when I caught the attention of this project, Kryptomon. I was always searching for a Pokemon-like game in the blockchain community. And I knew about Axie Infinity and similar projects, but they never really caught my attention. Then Kryptomon was actually pretty cheap to get into, and I just tried it and I got hooked on it for some months. But as it is still, or was at this stage, a developing game, there wasn't much to do, and so I lost kind of the interest. But throughout the year I came back, and there was always new stuff, and the team followed and produced more and more content, even though it was a bear market. So I thought, hey, maybe they mean it, maybe they're really trying to build something here. And at the beginning of 2023, yeah, that's this year, I just really got full on into this game. I loved it, and I thought I would like to watch more stuff about Kryptomon, to read more about Kryptomon, but there isn't much on the internet. And that's why I decided to just create it myself, create a channel for guys like me who want to watch about Kryptomon, talk about Kryptomon and so on.
And I don't know how long we've been following each other on social media, but I remember the first time that I became aware of your existence, I guess, is I created a video about this launch that you talked about on Krypto.com, where we could buy a pack, and there would be an egg in this pack. And I remember that there was one guy that was very excited about this, and that was you. I posted on Twitter, and you're like, yes. And after that, I kind of felt bad, because in the end, I ended up selling my egg and never really got into this, because my patience, like you said, it kind of like fiddled out a little bit, because you gotta have some patience when you're early into a project and they're building it now. Then I came across your channel, and I see that, wow, look at this. You have everything. You're covering it all, and you're not associated with the team.
True, I should say that. I'm just a guy who loves this game and wants to create content. I'm not paid or anything from the team, so yeah, just a guy who loves this stuff.
Your videos are great. You're one of my favorite YouTubers. When I'm at work, I hope my boss doesn't watch this, but I'm actually watching you in the background as well.
Thank you.
Enjoying your journey, and that has inspired me to jump into this game. And in the end of this video, you will find out if I do it or not. So maybe you should stick around for that. Pinschaman,
that would be fine.
What is Kryptomon?
I should have read up on it, but it's not that difficult. They always call it Pokemon meets Tamagotchi meets CryptoKitties, and I'll be honest, I have no idea what CryptoKitties is, but I love Pokemon, I love Tamagotchi, or at least I used to as a child. But growing up, there are not many games that still appeal to an older audience like me. At least until now, Kryptomon is trying to be, or not to be, but to reinvent sort of the Pokemon, Digimon genre for older or adults. And I think they're doing it pretty well. At this moment, there are two main games to Kryptomon, which might be a bit confusing at the beginning. And they're already building a third game, a MMO, in the background, which I'm definitely hyped. And the two games right now are like Kryptomon Genesis, which is Tamagotchi. You take care of your Kryptomon, you feed them, you train them. And now there's also a story mode, which came out a few weeks ago, actually, and I love it. There's also the Pink Moon game, which is, if you've played Pokemon Go, it's basically similar to Pokemon Go. You go out into the real world once a month at full moon, and you can gather in your neighborhood NFTs, Kryptomon eggs, Kryptomon items, and all that stuff.
So this is a video that you made during that hunt, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's very, if you know Pokemon Go, this is what it is kind of, but with Kryptomon. And I think this is also one of your most popular videos. And I love these Pokemon Go videos back in the day, when it just came out and people were out finding these legendary Pokemons in Tokyo, or in their spots in their cities, and made you want to travel with them. And seeing you, this is also my favorite video that you have done, where you're out in the wild, your dogs here in the start. And then we see a little bit of your city there, up there in the background, walking around, finding these mystery boxes. And I think that you actually won a hoodie during this hunt.
Yeah, a digital hoodie. Some people actually won a real hoodie, which was insane. They just won a real.
What is a digital hoodie?
It's not in the game yet, so you can't equip it yet. But as the game progresses, you will be able to equip your character with, there it is, with the digital hoodie. And this one was in collaboration with Habbo NFT, which probably lots of people know Habbo.
And that is again coming back to this with the patience, because you got this hoodie, but now imagine that this game goes mainstream, and you were there and having one of these hoodies that's probably gonna be a item that is rare in the game, and that people would like to, that's an OG item, this guy is, do you want to share your screen and show us your Kryptomons?
Yeah, sure. That's a funny idea.
Okay, so here we are in your backyard, I guess. These 3 are your Kryptomon, right?
I have actually 5 Kryptomons, but you can only see 3 at once. You have to switch around to see them all.
Mm-hmm.
You can see them on the side, and these are hungry right now, and you can feed them. If the health goes down, you can heal them and play with them, which is really reminds me of Tamagotchi. And
to keep them all green in these statuses, right?
I thought so at first as well. If you want to fight or take them on a journey, you should max them out, but you can let one parameter, like here I let hunger go to 0, because the items do cost something, or it takes time to gather all these items. So you can let one parameter go to 0, nothing happens. But as soon as 2 parameters go to 0, the Kryptomon dies. And the developer, the CEO of the game, actually wanted the NFTs to die and to be deleted, but the team said, no, we can't do that. So they freeze. They're practically dead, but you don't lose them. You just have to unfreeze them, which costs a little bit of money.
Okay, so there is a whole economy here, and this is what really caught my interest in the game, of course. Pokemon, I love it, and as a kid, I could spend hours and hours. But an angle that makes this one interesting is that it's something that I love from a kid, but there's an economy here and a potential. If you become good at it, I guess you would have to spend a lot of hours and a lot of time and a lot of money in the start, but then you could maybe come out with a profit doing this game. So they are operating on, is it the Binance chains, or do they have their own chain?
I think they're on the Binance Smart chain, if I remember correctly.
So you would need some BNB and buy the Kmon, which is the currency that is used in the game.
Exactly, the Kmon token, which has a lot of useful use cases already, and I think it's getting some more in the future. And I think they're really doing it well with the economy and the tokenomics.
So some of the use case here is to, first of all, buy a Kryptomon, buy the eggs that could make a Kryptomon, but also all these items. Can you show the items again?
Yeah. You can buy boxes which contain those items. You get daily free boxes, so you can keep your Kryptomons alive, which is awesome.
So that's every 24 hours.
Exactly. And
it
the next
you to come in and click there to get a bonus loot box.
Exactly.
And the next one is in 50 minutes.
Yeah. For me, it resets at 1 p.m.
Do you have an alarm so you remember?
No, I play this game so much that I already have all the timers in my head. Which
can you try to click on the diamond one, for instance, the shop there?
Yeah, the diamond one is a special one which was limited time only.
You go to the shop and then you can pick up these items here. So they both have the loot boxes and all the other stuff, the unfreeze potion, the battle stamina potion.
Yeah. I thought that it's only limited time. Oh, you can buy diamond storage chests. Okay, interesting.
How much is that?
That's 800 Kmon.
So it costs €8 to pick up one of those diamond
chests. Yeah.
Do these prices changes as the Kmon price goes up and down?
If I understand correctly, it's fixed to $10, so it's not dependent on the Kmon.
This is the Kmon price over the last year. In 2023, and I guess with all the new things that are popping out, and you know the hype coming a little bit back to the game, we see that it has actually been rising since it bottomed out at 0.008. I guess if you know the dates for when things are being announced and stuff, you know that okay, something was announced around here that made it go crazy. So the 11th of January.
To be honest, I never thought about the earning part, but now I probably should mention how you can earn by playing this game.
How do we earn some Kmon?
So basically, every week there come out new quests which you can fulfill, like keep your Kryptomons love above 290 for 12 hours, or feed them 10 times and stuff like that. And by completing these quests, if you complete enough of them, you can actually earn Kmon tokens. And you just need one Kryptomon for that. You can buy a cheap Kryptomon, and you can already start earning Kmon tokens, which you can sell at any time. But I prefer to keep that Kryptomon tokens.
What is a quest, for instance? It's just a click of a button, or do you need to do something else?
It says here, for example, feed the Kryptomon 10 apples. Then you go to the Kryptomon, you select food and give it 10 apples. And once you complete that, it says quest fulfilled, and you move on to the next quest, up to 10 quests a week.
And the earnings from the quest are bigger than the money that you spend on the apples and the candy and all that.
Actually, you get most of the stuff you need for the quests from the free loot boxes every day. Basically, the only thing that costs you is to buy a Kryptomon, and then you get the food and the toys for free every day if you collect them. And then you can go ahead and start earning. Not every quest gives Kmon. Some quests give you other more expensive items which you would have to buy, but you can earn them through quests. And every 5th quest and every 10th quest gives you Kmon
that you can then stack up, buy another Kryptomon eventually. I guess that it's going to be a long grind just by doing that, but it's possible. And if you enjoy the game, it's just cool. Then there is a whole marketplace where you can sell your Kryptomon and buy Kryptomon. You can breed Kryptomon. This is something you got into, and thanks to me, in the video. Little bit expensive now, and requires more interest in the game to actually become something, I guess, that can make some money for you. What is an egg, and how will it hatch?
Oh yeah, so an egg you get by breeding to Kryptomon, and you have to hatch it, which again costs some Kmon. Also, breeding costs some Kmons, and I think they're doing it pretty balanced most of the time with the cost to earnings ratio. And you have to breed it to hatch it with 100 Kmon. I think that's a fixed amount, which is not that much. 100 Kmon is €1. And then you start training it, and after 30 days you can evolve it. And from what I've heard, there are still more evolution stages to come in the future, which I'm really waiting to see.
Okay, so have you ever sold a Kryptomon?
Oh, I have sold plenty of Kryptomon, and actually I've made some profit by buying Kryptomon at low prices. Like at the bottom of the bear market, I bought some for $15. As the prices rose, I sold them off again and made profits of $10, $20. And if you spend time and train them, you can train them, they become stronger, and then you can obviously sell them for more, which is you spend time training them and you get money for that. A fun way to earn some money.
And how do they call the game? They don't call it play to earn. They call it play and earn, right?
Yeah, I love the emphasis on play and earn, and I think more and more games are following that trend because they really, and that's why I'm playing this game. It's not my first focus to earn. I do that on the side, I earn, but for first and foremost, I just play the game. They focus on making an awesome game, and so far they have been succeeding.
And I think that that's the most important balance that crypto games should bring. Those games that are just play to earn, that are like super boring, and in the end, on the back end, it's purely a Ponzinomics. You know, the guys that got in first accumulated all whatever NFT or whatever it was that they had to accumulate, can just sit and print, you know, while everybody else is trying to catch up with them and buying and giving all the money to them. Whereas a play and earn model would be people actually having fun doing it. And then the earn, you know, for a rich kid that don't have the time that somebody else have, you know, to put in, he can buy from the work that somebody else put in. So the guy that doesn't have a lot, he has time, he puts it in, he could earn a little bit of money by selling to a guy that doesn't have time but still wants to play. So they have to balance the fun part with the earning parts and make the, I guess, a true sustainable economy for a game.
It reminds me of real life a bit, but Kryptomon is more fun to spend time on than at your boring jobs.
Yes, I always go back to, because I do play Fortnite, you know, maybe I'm too old, but I do play Fortnite, you know, and I enjoyed it since it came out. And I always thought that if these V-Bucks, and they were like cryptocurrency, and the skins in the games were NFTs, you know, I have all the skins from, you know, the battle passes from season 1, all the way back. Probably somebody, you know, at the heights of the hype of Fortnite, I could have sold the Mr. Wake. I don't know if you're familiar, but there's a skin that is like the Mr. Wake skin. You could sell him to somebody that didn't get in until season 3. And then you could have earned a little bit of money there because of you being early and still playing it because it's fun. And this is the balance that we should have.
Yeah, I think blockchain is the future of gaming. It's just my opinion, but
no, I agree with that. The fastest way for mass adoption, you know, it's to bring gaming onto the blockchain. That's all cool, you know. We got a little bit to know about Kryptomon. I'm actually convinced to buy a Kryptomon, but we're gonna show that video on your channel, so I'm gonna leave a link down below here, so you can go ahead and click over to Pinschaman's channel, subscribe to his channel if you like. Even if you're not gonna play Kryptomon, just watch the ass ketchum of Kryptomon, being passionate and uploading daily, sometimes multiple times a day. So you don't even have to do anything. You can just follow his journey to catch them all.
Thanks so much.
All right, see you on your channel. So guys, come over there, give a subscribe, and as always, nothing is financial advice. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.